These are my player ratings. Let's start from the back. And just like what I do with my lady. You feel me? Let's go. She's going to hate that. This is how I'm going to be smiling all day right here. We won. I don't care how that goal was scored. I don't care if we needed VAR. I don't care. We won. We got 3 points on the board. We not in 20th place anymore. Let's go. And Tottenham lost. Come on. And he lost to a team managed by one of the Invincibles, Patrick Vieira. Let's go. Y'all can't see any game at 3 o'clock? What is going on in England? I just found this out. How are y'all not rioting in the streets? Y'all got fans walking out of Anfield when they raised the price of Liverpool tickets by like £2. All of y'all are just cool with not being able to watch any game that's happening at 3 p.m.? Yo, you can't even go to a bar and watch it? Pubs can't get it? You can't even make a pay-per-view? What is going on in England? You telling me that a dude sitting across the street from the Emirates in Islington can't watch Arsenal on TV playing across the street, but I can in my apartment in Brooklyn? This is yours. It's called the English Premier League. How y'all let this happen? And the rule is from the 60s? How many years it been? 60 years since that rule's been put in? Y'all ain't sit there and been like, you know what, maybe we should handle this whole thing not being able to watch a game at 3 o'clock. It's stupid. I don't know how y'all let this happen. Look, how about this? How about I trade you being able to watch games at 3 o'clock for free healthcare? Can we do that? I'm about to get into the player ratings, but before I do, why don't you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, huh? Be nice. And there's a little bell right next to it. Just hit that. That way you know when I put up my next video. Share this with a friend. I'm sure you know people that are Arsenal fans. I can't be the only one. Me and you. It's not just us two. These are my player ratings. You tell me who you agree or disagree with. Let's start from the back. And just like what I do with my lady. You feel me? Let's go. She's going to hate that. Let's go with goalkeeper Ramsdale. I give him an 8. Played really well. Sauced it up with his feet. Didn't have to do too much work. They only had 10 shots. Only one of them on goal. But from what I was watching, it felt like there was a lot more pressure on him, especially with the amount of passes he was getting. Also, his long passes, pretty much on pinpoint. I mean, he's no Ederson. I was kind of happy with what I saw. Takahiro Tomiyasu, my guy. I gave you an 8, but it probably should be a 9, only because of how comfortable you looked after getting 1, max 2 training sessions? Bro, you just got your visa. The ink on the visa ain't even dried yet. Ben White, I gave you a 7. And this is the thing about center backs. They're a partnership. So let's go. Ben White 7, Gabriel 7. They're still getting used to each other, right? Gabriel just got back. So I'm not going to go into too much. There were some moments that seemed, like they weren't necessarily on the exact same page. But nothing that sticks out where I'm like, yo, this was a major mistake. Pookie's a tough dude to play against. It seemed like they recovered well. Again, it's Norwich, so I need to see them play against a bit of a tougher squad. But for what I saw, first win, you both get a 7. Tierney gets an 8. And I think it's just easier for Tierney because he's going forward. Let's go into the midfield. We got Lokonga. Sambi gets an 8 for me as well. I love his ability to turn, move the ball forward. It would have changed had he not been in the midfield with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who gets a 7. Probably should get a 6, 6.5. But I'm going to give him a 7 because this is what he's been asking for. And he didn't look bad. Ainsley Maitland-Niles did his thing. I'm going to call him AMN. Sounds like a law firm. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. There was just a slight lack of creativity. And I think we saw that when Emile Smith-Rowe came in, just how different this squad played moving forward. Pepe gets a 9 for me. Gets the assist. If you saw it, he was on his back. He didn't even know he got the assist. Did you see that? That ball was going bing, bong, bing, bing. It was ping-ponging all over the place. But you got to give it to him. He looked dangerous. That first touch is still a little tricky. I don't know what Arteta is doing, but when he gets the ball, it seems like he's got 3 defenders on him, and there's just no one ever around him to help him. So I don't know what we got to do, but we got to get some midfielders that are, getting close to him, clearing up space. But I do like that Odegaard tends to play slightly right to the center, which kind of gives Pepe a chance. It gives Pepe someone to pass to. And I gave Odegaard an 8. Played well. I know some people are saying he didn't play well enough. But look how different it was when he had a creative partner like Emile Smith-Rowe, which I'm not going to give points or scoring to subs. But if I had to, Partey and Emile Smith-Rowe both get an 8 or a 9 for me. I just love when they're in the squad, and I can't wait till the full first 11 is in. And I think that includes ESR and Partey, if you ask me. Saka gets an 8. Aubameyang gets an 8. Scored the goal. kind of. You know, I know it went to VAR, but if you look at it, when Pepe was on his back and the ball happened to hit his foot, Aubameyang was onside. We goody. The takeaways that I have from this is Tomiyasu is the real deal. He's the real deal. I like what he brings. I like the toughness he brings. He had a chance on goal. He took it. Also, tough dude, man. 22 years old, but tough. You know, he ain't letting people get past him without them at least having a bruise. It's like, I'm going to leave a mark. You feel me? I'm going to leave a little thank you note. Like, nah, you ain't going to try that again. I think he's going to do really, really well in the Premier League. And if you look at our back line, Tomiyasu, Gabriel, Ben White, Saliba playing really well over at Marseille, and Tierney. I mean, that's a great young core. I don't think anyone there is over the age of 25. Now begins the conversation as to who is this squad, really. If I had to pick a negative, it's just still too difficult to score goals. But what I saw when Emil Smith-Rowe came in, plus Odegaard was out there, plus Saka, plus Pepe, plus Aubameyang, that group, like I said before, absolutely inspirational. Next comes Burnley. Tough defensive match. If we walk away with 3 points, we're going to go into this Tottenham match in a really good position, feeling really good about ourselves, and that's exactly what we need. This doesn't relieve Arteta of the pressure. It just releases a little bit. Sad day here in New York. RIP to everyone who passed away on the attacks of September 11th. First responders, the first responders' families, people that are still suffering to this day. So please keep them in your thoughts. This is just my quick reaction. If you enjoyed this, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. It absolutely helps me massively. And don't forget, I'm on Complex every Wednesday with the boy Flex from United View, who's probably happy. Check us out every Wednesday at twitch.tv/complex. I'm on every Thursday at 7 p.m. here in the States on Football Sports Network with the Cooligans. If you're not in the States and you want to check that out, you could just follow us at Soccer Cooligans on all social media. This is a squad right there. We the gulliest. You already know how it is. Got the hat. You know I stay with the merch. What's it say on the back? What's it say on the back right there? We stay gully, papa. And leave a comment. Tell me who you think I got wrong and who do you think was the man of the match. I'm going to give it, I kind of want to give it to ESR because I love what happened when he came in, but I'm going to give it to Pepe because I think Pepe did his thing. Who do you think gets man of the match? Tell me that right now in the comments. Love you guys. Haha, can't wait for the next video. Look at this. I'm smiling. We scored a goal.